We got the chat. Let me share the link. Okay. Alrighty, let's set this up. So, some background how this works. I have a couple bins, just empty bins stacked upon each other. And then I have my music speaker here, and then overhead lighting here. And then this is my gimbal that's always out of shot. It's manual. It clicks this way for minor adjustment. And then we also have these two knobs. This one controls 360 and down, and this one controls spin so that I can spin it. And then right here, if I turn this knob, hello Emerald, hello Hunter. If I can spin it and adjust the orientation. And then this ball, because it's a ball socket, can rotate as well, so I can have good camera shot. But yeah, let's begin with the half ASMR, half not live stream. So I'm gonna put the phone right here on my manual gimbal and begin. So usually Isopod feedings take about an hour, so the stream is a bit longer, but I'm going to be doing something special today, so stay tuned. So I'm just currently adjusting the angle here, adjusting the knobs and everything, so that we have a nice, clean viewing angle. I'm prepping. Okay, raise you up a little bit. Let's get that cord out of the way. Okay. All right. So, today we're going to do something different. Look at this. What is that? That is washed eggshells. And this is how to make calcium supplements for isopods. So today I'm going to show you how to do that. This is a lot of eggshell, by the way. This is a great way to make calcium for different creatures that need it. And these egg cartons are very good for hides. So let's set that aside. Here's my mortar and pestle. And we're going to start with some grinding. Try to wear a mask. So for isopods, you want it a little bit ground up. How's everyone's night going? So currently we are crushing some eggshells into powder. You can see that dust. So have different sizes. You have big, and then you have a bit smaller. But that is how you do eggshells. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the process, but let's get a roll on. All right. We begin. I use these scientific wash bottles to add water to the moss. Here's another one. And then I also have a spray bottle. Let me know. Hello, Caleb. Let me know if the music's loud enough. All right, let's take a look. Here's one right here. Very beautiful coloration. Let me see if I can pick them up for you guys. This is an isopod. They're crustaceans. You can see right here, underneath this one, she's pregnant. So you can see that her marsupium pouch is full of babies. So this beautiful color will be passed down to those babies. You can really see it now. Trying to. Okay. Wow, she's really prego. Okay. Oh, sorry. Today's isopod feeding day. Today we're going to do something different. Here is my bag of potato flakes. As you can see here, we're going to be feeding potato flakes as the vegetable source, and then a protein source. And then we also, I think a unique protein source today will be these fruit flies and pupa casings. We'll do that today. Here's the placemat that I will be utilizing. And then here's my scoop. And remember when we were grinding the eggshells? This is what they look like once ground up. All right. In case they don't like the pupa, I will also give them some fish flakes. Fish flakes. Hi. We had a little burst of people who were interested. Hello, welcome, welcome. Today's Isopod feeding day. Do you like these? Do you want to try? Just a little sprinkle goes a long way. I'm gonna lower my height here a little bit. Welcome in. Today I'm showing Isopod feedings. They are my unique pets. They like to hide because they're a bit shy, but if I move the moss a little bit, you will see some gorgeous little friends. They're all in the moss. This is a special colony that I've separated from my orange creams. You can see them running around here. Yeah, like we're starting to get more and more. You can see the springtails. This is a whole living little, these are little terrariums. So this is a whole little ecosystem. But we have a lot to go through tonight, so let's just keep on going. So those were orange creams, a special morph that I'm working on. But in here, we got curly woodlouses. So what I do is I check the moisture of the moss, add a little bit of water if needed. And then if I lift up the moss, you can see right there, curly woodlouse. Lift up the moss again. Hello, welcome in. I am just doing Isopod feedings. It's kind of an ASMR educational video. Ask questions if you have any. They're much appreciated. Here's some protein. So we have moss here, and then acorn tops, which are like a wood source, and then leaf litter, and then I sprinkle supplemental protein and eggshell and food for extra thriving. I'm gonna grab some more pins. This bin isn't isopods. They are American roaches. Did you see that baby there? They're a bit shy. But if I lift up the leaves and stuff, like one just went running away. So we're gonna add some fish flake, eggshell for exoskeleton growth, and these guys I will pass on the protein. I always feel the moss. Oh look, we do have an isopod in here. Huh, hello. You're shy. That's funny. They kind of just show up everywhere. I'm going to add some water to the moss, replace the leaf, and add more water. There are plenty of bins to go around, so I'm just going to quickly go through. Here is a springtail bin. I'm going to just carefully open it up. We have isopods in here. We got some shells. Just gonna place a bunch of food on the bog. Nice big pinch. Hello, welcome in. This is a terrarium live stream where I show my different terrariums. It's a very peaceful process. If you have any questions, just ask. If you like terrariums, follow. Because I have about over 30 of them. I'll go ahead and show you guys my setup again. So here's my kitty. She is my little friend. And then here is a few bins that are empty, stacked to get it nice to the camera. I have a little ring light above. And then, oh yeah, It's fine. I'll do the potato flakes. But then I'm sitting here behind the scenes with different bags of things. So, protein, calcium, fish food flakes, more eggshells. And then I have bins of supplies that are off camera. And then here is potato flakes. So this is kind of like my setup behind the scenes. And those are all terrariums that I'll be going through tonight that are behind her. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing all of my different terrariums and what's inside, stay tuned and follow. Because I'm going to have a nice up-close view tonight for everyone to see. So it's terrarium maintenance day. Alright, let's go. Hello, welcome in. I'm showing terrariums. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a good holiday. Or holiday evening, I should say. We're here just to hang out tonight. Feel free to text and talk. Everybody's dookie goes into a cloud? I don't know what music this is. Just enjoy the vibes, don't listen to the lyrics. Just shh. You didn't hear that. I turned on Thanksgiving chill hop. So I guess that is why they're talking about that. Hi there. Look how cute this one is. You're so pretty. Come here. Say hi. Come here. Come here. Say hi. This one's so pretty. Come on, lovely friend. Come on. I didn't mean to put you on your head. I'm sorry. The white things that you're seeing are placemats, and I throw those away to maintain hygiene. See how that's all dirty? I place a clean mat, and then I put the food on top of that. Sometimes I add eggshell. Sometimes I add fish flake. I do swear that song saying, Dookie Cloud, Dookie Cloud. Yeah, I don't know what type of chill hop this is. But yeah, so I'm showing my different woodland terrariums with my little woodland friends. That's what this is. I will pivot this up a little bit for you guys, so you kind of have a more span. They're shy. They don't like the bright light. They're there though. They're running around. They're just shy. Yeah, Hunter. Dookie in the clouds, in the clouds. Oh! What'd I just do? I think I just switched the song.
I'm just taking a stab at like a wild guess, alright? But the dookie like probably go up in the air and like evaporates and then turns into the cloud or something. A dookie cloud.
Do you hear this song?
Everybody's dookie mix up.
Here, wait. I'm gonna back it up and then play it again. Tell me if you hear it. Ready?
Yep. What happens to the dookie? I'm just taking a stab at like a wild guess, all right? That the dookie like probably go up in the air and like evaporates and then turns into the cloud or something. A dookie cloud. This everybody's dookie mix up, goes up in the cloud, and then it rains down. That's gangster.
I'm sorry, that was too funny. Anyways, back to the terrariums. While you hear about raining dookie clouds. Hi, babies. Look at you guys. Look at all the babies on the food tray. Here. Look at the little ones. You're so cute. Look at your little antennas. These are Percellio scabers babies. And they're sassy. They like to eat their placemats. Oh, there's more. There's more. Look how cute they are. My very first type of isopod terrarium. Oop! Come on. Come on. Onto the tray. My very first type of isopod that I kept was a Porcellio scaber. They have really sassy, good personalities. Yes, isopods do have different personalities. And I bet that's surprising for some of you guys who are like, they're bugs! Ah! They're not bugs. They're crustaceans. I can see how people would think they're bugs, but they're not. They actually give live birth, which is very exciting. If you're wondering what's in this bag, these are fruit fly and pupa. It's a protein source. Because I'm giving a lot of... Like, look, he's already running around on it. I feel the moss. And then I add some moisture to it. That song is hilarious for isopod feeding, though. Just... Want to know something even crazier? These little guys, I check, and they go through their food so quick that they're on it and eating it by this evening. Hi. Hello. Want to say hi? Come here. It's okay. I know. It's scary.
Dookie can make it out of the hood. Maybe we can too.
Sorry. What? Where'd it go? It's okay. It's a fuzzy blankie you fell on. It's okay. Go on. Where's your placemat? Did you guys eat it? Yes. You guys are crazy. These are dairy cows. And they are crazy. So I'm going to give them a lot of filler. Lots of potato. But they also like protein. So we're going to sprinkle some fish flake. And I've been giving these as treats. And now we're going to give some moisture. It was looking rather dry, wasn't it? Well, now they got some rain. We're going to place this back on. This is their wooden shield. They're shy little friends. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Thanksgiving evening. If you don't celebrate, I hope you're just having a wonderful evening. If you like my terrariums, which they get weekly maintenance. Oh, there's Miss Lemon Drop. Do you see her? I'll show you. She's really cute. Come here. This is Miss Lemon. She's a rather old Porcelio scaber. She's huge, isn't she? This is Miss Lemon Drop. She has the cutest little eyes. You're so old. Did you know these crustaceans can live many years? Isn't that interesting? Like isopods, especially the deep sea ones, can live quite a few years. It's intriguing. Just gonna throw some protein down. If you're able to comment, what is one type of terrarium that you like? Do you like isopod terrariums? Look at all the little ones. They're so cute. Do you like ones with waterfalls? Do you like amphibians or reptiles? What type of terrariums does the chat like? Personally, I like these kind because they're very quiet. You don't have to worry about keeping crickets. I can just do this minor maintenance before a trip. If I lift up the fluffy moths, as you can see, here's the placemats. Oh, there's babies on it. I cut little strips of paper as placemats. It's just peaceful, you know? Like, literally, I'll be drifting, kind of half asleep, listening to this music and taking care of these guys. These are giant canyons. They're also... they're really shy as well. Are you gonna hide? Can we see your little face? Come here. You gonna come out for us? Yes, thank you. So, do you see what he's doing? Porcelio species play dead when they're nervous. He's very much not dead. He's alive. They're just extremely sassy. Hi, you okay? Is the light really bright? There we go. Look, of course, he jumped off my hand. He's like, nope. You gotta see him a little bit, though. kind of behind the scenes I'm doing this tray. I had it in my hand. So these are kind of like a desert type of isopod. So they don't need much moisture, but I'm still going to give them some. You don't want it to be dry. Like dry, you know? Okay. I'm currently resetting the towers. I'm just gonna tilt this up and show you what I'm doing. So back here is where I have the towers. And I'm just restacking the bins because they are complete. They are done. And we have 2 more tower sets to go. Forgot you guys. Okay. Okay. Welcome in. so cute when they curl. Hello, ants. So the last bin was, let's see. The last bin was Oreo crumbles. That's why they had the Oreo coloring. And these are curly woodlouses now. I do have powder blues, though. I did them earlier. Yeah, earlier. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Exciting. Thanksgiving's tomorrow if you celebrate it. Darlin's having the zoomies. Darlin's my cat. Oh, really? That's interesting. I currently have done one tower. You might have joined a bit later. You can always go back and watch the streams. I save them. But I've so far done nosies, powder blue and whites. Here, let me turn down the volume a bit. I've currently done nosies, powder blue and whites, striped woodlouses, rough woodlouses, dairy cows, giant canyons, curly woodlouses, and Oreo crumbles. To continue what I have left to do tonight, I have, in order, wraiths or rathkeys, dirt donkeys, Oniscus ocellus, red edge miyakos, which are cubaris, silver bullet, which are a type of prunosis. Then I have vulgaris, powder oranges, Paraceae, zebras, Israel, Sicily, red hissers, so 3 of those. And then brickwork and Croatian giants. So those are what will be coming up starting now. Here's the wraiths. Wraiths. This is what they look like. These are a very, very common wild type that's around in my plot of the woods. Acanthadillo, vulgaris, and Porcellio scabers. That's very cool. You don't need... So, my partner is currently moderating the chat, and what I tell him is, you don't need to have 30 bins of isopods to appreciate them. Like, that is a lot. It takes an hour to take care of them. We're at 50 minutes in, but I'm kind of taking my time with this live. If I go quick and don't do all of these mixture ingredients, I can get right to an hour. If I take longer, it's like 2 hours, maybe. But yeah, you don't need to have all of these type of isopods to appreciate them. You could quite literally have 1 6-quart bin and just take care of that, and you can have a really great time with that. You don't need to have so many bins, is what I'm trying to say. because that's how I started off. And then they just kind of relaxed and settled in, and I just like them. And people who care about me also tend to go, "Ooh, you have an interest in these. I'll give you some." And it's like, "Okay, I got more." And then the care goes from 1 hour to 4 hours, and it's like, "Okay, time to start dividing the stream into 2 pieces and doing it day by day." Wow, look at all those springtails. Crazy. These are Oniscus ocellus, also known as the dirt donkeys. Those little white... Oh wait, hold on, let's read. Yeah, I'm fine with the ones I have at the moment. Not having luck with the scabers over Gary. I am maybe getting some Lorella sylvatica and Australiodilo by Fransoon. Probably butchered that, but those definitely sound really cool too. Why do you say that you're having a hard time with your Vulgari and your Scabers? What's going on with your colonies that are causing issues? I would be happy to give my input. While I wait for your response, I'll say I kind of throw moss and leaves and pieces of bark in a container. For humidity, you actually want to err on the side of, if you're in a humid environment, only lightly top off your humidity. Like, you want it to be humid, but you don't want it to be overly humid. I have vent holes on the tops, but hidden behind the lip of the bin here on both sides. And then regarding mites, most of the time, they shouldn't be a problem. But if they're super duper out of control, you could talk to Kobach Bug Farm. And he sells Savaski mites, but I don't think, unfortunately, since you're in Australia, I'm not sure if you can buy that. Because they're a living organism. But Swarovski. Oh, I threw him on his back. Look at him, though. Look at him. Oh, they're all over the place. They're so cute. This is my only Cubaris species. And they're so cute. I would say with the humidity, just kind of reach out into the community to know what humidity is kind of needed. So like for Cubaris, they like it wet. So you're gonna see how wet I actually make it for them. I make it rain for these little guys. They're so funny. Hi. Using the leaf. Here, I want to show you one. Look at the little eyes. I love them. They're so cute and shy. Come on. Did I already feed you? Yes, I'm just getting distracted. Alright, time to make it rain. So for Cubaris, they like it wet. So you want to make it rain. Do you see how wet that is? It's so wet that the springtails are wriggling around in the moisture. Do you see how wet that is? Cubaris. Hi, Oban! Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you too. It's nice to see you. All of my buddies are popping by. I love that so much. That's wonderful. But yeah, Cubara species really like it wet. Okay, that was a one-off. Okay, good. Oh, you got COVID? Oh no. That's not fun. Poke some holes, but use like plastic wrap maybe over the top. And then just poke a few holes since your room is dry and doesn't have humidity, and then spray one side of your container. Just think about it. This bin doesn't even have vents. And they're doing just fine. Let me show you. Oh, those babies. Whoa, look at them all. Like, there's tons of babies. And this doesn't even have a vent. Here's my Vulgaries. I love Vulgaries so much. They're so cute. These on the bark are baby Vulgaries. Even with moss, you still want to have some sort of cover because critter keepers have a lot of, like you said, airflow. I still would recommend putting a film on top. So, were these changes, hello everybody, were those changes you made to your critter keeper habitat after you realized they were having humidity issues? Is that like your correction? Would be my question. That's amazing. I'm happy that they are doing... Oh, look, the baby Parisiers. Very cute. Wow, look at them all! This population's really thriving. That's exactly how to do it, for sure. You're so big. Are you gonna come out and show yourself? You trying to hide? Come here. I want you to show yourself. You're beautiful. Come on. Oh. Okay, ready to go down? I'm going. You're going right to the food dish. Good choice. Absolutely. They only need a little bit, though. I have the leaves dried. I have leaves to give you. And I know we're gonna do an isopod trade. You guys need more calcium. You look so pretty. I love these guys so much. Move your butt. Thank you. No. I have leaves for you. We just need to figure out when to do the isopod thing. I have a whole big old, like, Utz puffball jar full. And they're beautifully chopped up so they can be compacted. I mean, if you help with paying, maybe I can just give you them all. You're so pretty. I still think you don't belong in here. You look like an Israel. You don't look like you belong in this bin, mister. But if you're thriving, you're thriving. So I'm not gonna complain. I err on the side of less moisture for these guys. Why is that thing? That's so cool. But yes, we just need to figure out when we do our thing. Been a little distracted by some stuff going on in my life. Just a little bit. But yeah, I can definitely help you. Like, I bet you want your ends to look like this one. The brickwork babies are on the leaf there. There he goes running. Yes, you had good babies. See the baby? That's why I'm not gonna dump this. The baby's right there, super tiny. I'm just gonna put a placemat on top. Alrighty, how was that? Hour and 16 minutes? Not bad. That's all the bins. But, do you have any questions for me before we wrap things up here? Anything? Anything that you would like to mention or ask before the stream is ended? Currently just kind of cleaning a little, letting you guys ask questions if you have any. I'm now cleaning. So just enjoy the cleaning ASMR. Hello, welcome into my stream. Technically, I just finished. If you want to watch what I did tonight, it will be posted publicly after it's finished in processing. Currently, I'm just cleaning at the moment. But yeah, it was a good stream. right, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving Eve and Thanksgiving and holiday. If you do not celebrate, I hope you have a nice week. It was another fun podcast. Love you all, and I hope you have a good night.